Okay, so hello guys, back again with me. So in this video, I will tell you the latest animated film titled The Series. This film was released in 2020, which tells the adventure of a girl and one of the monster hunters. They try to defeat one of the strongest monsters, but what happened was the opposite. How's the story? Okay, without any further ado, let's go straight to the storyline. At first, we saw a child in the middle of the ocean trying to survive because their ship was destroyed by a monster attack. It has become a brave man. He is named Jacob. So, Jacob has joined one of the monster hunters group and their captain named Crow. So one day, they were hunting a monster named Red Blaster. In the middle of the hunt, they met another hunting ship was in danger. It was real. My heart was ready to fight. They decided to stop chasing the Red Blazer and then went to save the ship. And then Jacob and his friend fought against the monster. Their fight was very fierce. Jacob succeeded, attacking the monster using the club spears. The monster started to get angry and immediately attacked Jacob until he got out of the inevitable ship. So, when Captain Crow saw Jacob fall, he managed to defeat the monster. When Captain Crow tried to its horn, suddenly uh, uh, the monster get stuck. So Jacob and his friend managed to turn on the captain. They were able to stop it after a thrilling fight. Captain Crow told all his true sting. They went to the palace. When Jacob and his friends arrived to celebrate the birthday, the result was in a park. So, uh, then a girl asked to Jacob. The name was May. The name was Messi. Messi said that he is an orphan who lives in an orphan. He is very interested in being a monster hunter and wants to join for them. And after heard that, of course, Jacob refused because Messi was still a child. After the two of them talked, it was enough to rent a train to take the mission home. The next day, Jacob and Sarah and the captain went to the palace. They intend to give their king and queen the result of their work. They loudly bought up. When they got there, it turned out that the king and queen were not interested with the job in the result of their hunt. The queen said that Captain Crow and his crew had failed in their hunt for the Red Blaster, so the queen decided not to give gift to the monster hunter and would send them to them. I do the hunt using the royal army. So when the Captain Crow heard the opinion of the queen, he was so angry. And then Jacob broke up their dispute by saying if they got the monster blaster first, then the kingdom must be willing to use the service of monster hunter. After that, and then the General Khan Khan and the troops manage to get the monster, they will stop working for the kingdom. Here that the king and the queen are interested in giving Captain Crow a second chance. So the Captain Crow doesn't want to waste time. Captain Crow and his crew immediately set sail for the monster red cluster on the way. So on the way, Jacob accidentally found Messi who was hiding. He also scolded Messi for going inside without permission there. Then the captain, when the captain came, then seeing the boy's courage, he also felt in Messi, living on the ship like screen how to make a website like a captain. After that, the captain taste of the day is getting dark, and then threw a signal to Rockshark to track the shark. Finally, the plan worked. Red Pleasure came over. They saw that Captain Crow ordered his crew to attack using ropes with spear, despite being hit by a Red Pleasure attacking, trying to escape by creating a whirlpool. So, uh, Jacob asked Captain Crow to immediately cut the rope in the body of the Red Blaster. Unfortunately, Captain Crow refused. He continued the hunt, even though their ship would sink after the water refilled. Messi, who at that time was close to the rope, overheard Jacob and Captain Crow words. He tried to cut the rope. Jacob immediately stopped Messi action, but Jacob wanted to stop her because he realized that if the rope was cut, all his friends would go into the sea together with the Red Blaster. Before long, Messi managed to break the rope, but she and Jacob just fell into the sea. Because of that incident, Captain Crow was very angry while pointing a Messi gun. He came back, told Jacob to hand over the child. Jacob refused. They both argued, and suddenly these figures turned out to be replaced and eat them both. The monster instead took Jacob and Messi to go to the island of the monster. When he got there, Jacob wanted to take the Red Blazer. Messi, who realized that something was strange, she tried to stop. After she managed to stop it, Messi tried to tell the Jacob about his thought that a Red Blazer saved them both from the Captain Crow attack, but Jacob couldn't believe that there was a lion laser sprayed. Okay, so after that, Jacob and Messi, they have friend with the Red Blaster. After that, Messi tried to teach Red Blaster to uh, how to get to the invisible ship. After that, suddenly a crab monster attacked they. Then a Red Blazer came to scare the monster. Okay, so after Messi and Jacob arrive at the island, the Red Blaster got distracted by the kingdom troops. So the Red Blaster get angry, and then the Red Blaster got injection, and then the Red Blaster dying. So after that, the kingdom troops bring the Red Blaster to the to the kingdom, and after that the inevitable and Captain Crew and inevitable ship came to the kingdom, and then the ship arrived. So the ship arrived in front of the king and the queen. The Captain Crew intends to kill the rat with his spear to prove that he had managed to catch the stronger monster according to their agreement. After that, Messi untied the knot until Captain Crow fell from the body of the red blaster. Not long after he regained his sense, he tried to attack Captain Crow, and suddenly he raged. So, Messi revealed a truth that all this time they have been lied to by the fairy tale kingdom, where the kingdom said that monsters have invaded their island. Of that is a lie that has been made by the king and queen so that the citizen had the monster. After that, the queen ordered the general of the palace to arrest them, but the general refused. The king and the queen entered the palace. After knowing the truth, Captain Crow also decided to stop hunting monsters. And after a few days later, Messi, Blue, and Jacob were at the edge of the ocean now. They live together as one family, and this is it from this good story. So that's all, guys, and thanks for those of you who watch this video. Hope you guys are entertained, and I do apologize if any mispronunciation of the narration. I hope you are always in good health, and see you in the next story. Bye bye.